What's going on? So, this is a video that I'm going to convince some people that I know to buy this game, because I know you want to. Yeah, because I need people to play with. I don't like playing by myself anymore. But anyway, let's get to the whole fact of why you should buy this game. Yeah, don't mind the massive amount of robots running around. That's just hell zone. I was building stuff, but okay, so basically, actually, you know what? Let's freaking hate pipes. They can't run across them. It's the only bad part about this game. Okay, so first off, this is where you start off, pretty much. You have these little things called miners. I mean, technically, you start off with burner mining drills, but then you get electric ones eventually. And then, of course, everywhere in this fucking game, you'll find conveyor belts. And conveyor belts move fucking shit from one place to another, you know, fucking common sense. And then, you know, they get thrown into furnaces like so. You know, these are my copper furnaces, iron furnaces with all the iron ore coming in, blah, blah, blah. And then you could split them off into whatever you really want to do with them after they're made into, you know, iron plates. You'll see, like, yeah, I have a bunch of iron plates, but, yeah, I see, like, these are moving off into making pipes, which pipes make, yeah, okay, it's very complex after a while, but, you know, they're making engine units, and then others are making gears, and blah, 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 really. I mean, it's really just, it was simple at first, but then it gets really fucking complex when you start figuring out that basically the four resources you start with, actually, four resources you can only get is copper, iron, coal, and stone. Stone's right here, but really the only ones you ever really use is copper and iron to make everything, so you need a huge influx of it. Just make fucking iron gears and advanced circuits, electronic circuits, blah 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 blah. But yeah, if you notice, like, this whole area right here, this was all just designed before any of my, like, stuff over there. This is all designed just to make these green potions, because green potions you use for research, and, you know, research, you know, you get better shit. That's what makes the game fun, you know, progressing, blah blah blah. And yeah, and, you know, just fucking. And then, of course, after you have all of these nice machines, you always need a way to power them. Let's run over here. This is what my friend told me how to do it. It works out very well. Fucking, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it's just the boilers. Like, you put water in, the coal comes in to fucking power the boilers, and then the steam generates power, basically. You know, you got your consumption, production, blah blah blah. And then, what else would be convincing to buy this game? Really, it's just a lot of fun. Like, the fact that there's solid fuel on my coal line, I don't really enjoy that. Oh, and then, yeah, this is the other thing, is solar panels. Awesome. Freaking, during nighttime, of course, you know, they're not very useful, but then you got these things called basic accumulators, which, actually, I think it'll turn on in, like, about 2 seconds here. And there goes my solar panels, are dropping down. So, basic accumulators should turn on eventually. Eventually. Yep, there they go. And yeah, basic accumulators, you know, they just store power. So during the nighttime, I have 1.7 gigajoules of power. Awesome. And if you notice, there's a shitload of robots flying around. I think I built too many. Actually, I think I should go turn off 1 second. I have a thing that's making them right now, and I think I should turn it off because that's only 11. Oh, but that has a lot. Okay, well, basically, I have machines that are just making robots nonstop. I don't know why. Yeah, if you notice. So anyway, yeah, this whole area right here makes these little things, these green potions, right? Because green potions, you need inserters, which are these, and belts, which are right here. Make green potions, and then, of course, you need red potions, which, that's why I added this whole second area. And then you get more fucking complicated where you need blue potions. That's where you fucking need these red actually I forgot the exact recipe. You need red circuits, battery, steel. It's just a bunch of shit that, I mean, when you're doing it, or it looks complex now, but when you're building it and you're realizing what else you need, and then you just keep adding more and more belts, and like shit like this, where you have chem plants where you process oil into petroleum to make plastic, it becomes a lot of fun, you know. And yeah, that was the other thing I was going to say about was the fact of oil processing. When you process oil, you have three different types. You have, well, actually, here's your pumps, right? And then you got your oil refinery, which you could actually change it to do really whatever the fuck you really wanted to. There's advanced or basic, and then, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But basically, it takes crude oil, mixed petroleum, heavy oil, and light oil, and at first, I didn't know what to do with heavy oil and light oil, but then I figured it out. What you could do is you take heavy oil and then you transfer it into light oil, so that just keeps your heavy oil constantly low. And then with all the excess light oil you have, you take that and you process it over here. That's what all these pipes are for, into petroleum. Because basically, light oil and heavy oil, I never found a use for them. And yeah, that's pretty much why. I like halfway through my game, my plastic was running out, my sulfur was running out, and I knew it was because my heavy oil, my light oil kept filling up. But you know, it's regardless. But yeah, so is there anything else that could be convincing? I mean, really, you got your power, you got your factory system right here, which is just a shit like. That's all my copper. Actually, I have more copper down here. That's all my coal. That's all my iron. There's some more iron over there. And then if you come down... Oh, yeah, and by the way, you don't really always walk this fast. I have really fast armor on. Yeah, this is normal walking speed, but power armor is so useful. Like, got all these nice things to make you go really fast and give you some bonuses. Blah, blah, blah. And then... what else do I got that would be interesting to show? For purpose reasons. This just all makes these little green circuits, which I need a massive influx of them. And then I have more chem plants, but I forgot what they're used for. I think I turned these off after a while. I don't think those are used for anything anymore. I have more chem or oil refineries over here because these pump jacks down here, and some more boiler steam engines before I got into solar power. Solar power is so much more useful. Oh yeah, these are the original furnaces, which this fucking sucked because electric furnaces, you know, you got all these power lines because for these inserters, you know, they grab shit from one side, put it on the other. Basically, they need power. And I just really never transferred this to electric furnaces yet because I really don't feel like rebuilding it. Fucking hell no. But yeah, this is all this whole area right here does is just make steel. Really, just like iron ore comes down, gets thrown into iron plates goes into these furnaces, and they make steel. And that's all just coal just to power the furnaces, really. And then steel just gets thrown out through everywhere. Like, it splits off. It gets down here where this place makes magazines for the thing I'll talk about in a second here, but yeah. Basically, it's just a fun game. Need people to play with, so. Anything else about? Not really. Basically, I would say I would show you a tank, but I kind of blew mine up. Sadly, here's a car. Pretty cool. I mean, you could drive around in it. Although I really hate driving around in it because I run into things and break shit. But I really never built a road for cars or anything. I just kind of built them to kill the aliens. Oh, which by the way I was going to show you right now. So if you press Alt and you look at the map, you know, all this red shit right here is pollution that is just constantly spreading. Like, the darker it is, I'm assuming the denser it gets, because I've when my base was just like, let's just say like that big, you know, like you just cut off 3/4 of it. Like, I could turn off my boilers and my engines, and I could just, like, cut off all my power, and the pollution would just die off instantly. And I've tried doing that again, and it doesn't work. My pollution just keeps spreading. Like, if you notice, if you zoom in, this is the pollution spreading right here. It just keeps blinking, and then eventually, Yeah, it'll stay red, and then it'll get darker and darker red, like shades over here. And then if you look over at these things, this is why this game is a challenge. If you see all of these red dots, here, I'll go show you. I got lucky, and I have a huge hive that they can't reach me because, you know. Yeah, but, oh yeah, here we go. Aliens. Shitloads of them. I mean, I can't kill them because, yeah, they're on a separate island that does not connect to me. But basically what happens is once your pollution, like the little tiny, like not this big dark, like these little tiny squares right here, that are just like constantly spreading, once they touch the aliens know that you're there and they will try to come kill you. And, you know, the mediums weren't bad, the smalls weren't bad, but once you get those large ones like that blue guy right there, where'd he go? I don't, oh, wait, no, there he is. Big ones, yeah, those things freaking hurt like hell. And if you die, you pretty much die. You either reload a save or you start a new game kind of thing. But yeah, the whole objective is to constantly make more factories and do shit like that. And oh yeah, and logistical robots, my favorite thing in the fucking world right now. Is like, look, okay, yeah, this is a blueprint, and all these orange and green things. This is just my logistics network where my robots can run through. And let's just say, I don't know, let's just cover this with purple, and about, I don't know, maybe, I'll give it like 2 minutes. Yep, there they all go. That's all construction robots. I think I have, what, 2,063 construction robots? But I only have, like, the only problem is they constantly need energy. So they go to these things called roboports and they recharge. Although, since I have 2,000 robots and probably maybe like 40... Actually, I think it will tell me how many I have. I have 72 roboports. Yeah, they get... Basically, when they need to recharge, they all need to recharge at once. So they all try to go to like the same port, and then it becomes a hell zone. So basically, I'm just trying to build a shitload of roboports right now just to keep up with the recharging aspect. But, oh yeah, here we go. So these robots, you could take a blueprint of whatever, really, and then just spread it everywhere, and these robots will, as long as they're in a logistical chest, which I think I have one somewhere around here.